Evander, lovely to see you.
Well, thank you.
You've been in some massive fights yourself, but this feels really big, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, and this is what it's all about. Boxing is supposed to be about undisputed, the best.
And you know what that's all about. You've been in these fights. You've been fighting at that level. I mean, tell me, when you go into a fight of this magnitude, how do you feel? Are you got new nerves? Are you?
Well, in boxing, you want to be the very best you can be. And so it shows you the confidence of each fighter want to fight the best. And like that's as long as the fighter fighting the best, then everybody get what they want.
Of course they do. And Tyson Fury, let's talk about him first. What do you make of him as a heavyweight? What do you make of him as a person?
I mean, he's a guy. He's a big guy, and he got a lot of abilities. And saying that's the big difference. Because sometimes people think just because you big, you good, but it's ability that you have. He got great ability, good boxing skills, and all that. Very smart.
And Usyk, what about Usyk? I mean,
Usyk remind me of myself.
I was just going to say the same.
He remind me of himself. I'm telling you, he have goals, and his goal is to be the very best. I met him. I met him one time, and he told me. He said, exactly what you done. You became cruiserweight champion, then you became the heavyweight champion of the world. He said, I'm gonna do the same thing. And I said, I was more power to you.
And a lot of people I've spoken to, in fact, most people can't call this. It's a genuine 50-50. How do you see the fight going?
Well, both of the fighters are great fighters, but both of them fight two different styles. And I think if the fight become not a very aggressive, I think it favors Tyson Fury. But if the fight become a busy fight, very close, I think they're gonna come out for Usyk. Usyk is a guy that when it come down just fighting, he's a fighter. And Tyson Fury is a thinking fighter. If he get to be slow, there's a good chance he's gonna win.
And final question: is size going to come into this? Fury's obviously a much bigger man. I mean, is that going to make a difference?
Well, size has something to do with the style of fight you fight. He's a tall guy. So he keep him out there. He got the longer arm. Of course, he gonna win. But if they get close, I think it'll come down to who got faster hands. Then the little guy got faster hand, and he take a good shot, and he's always busy.
So if you had your last dollar to put on the winner of the fight, your last dollar, someone said, Usyk or Fury, where would you go?
Well, it's hard for me to say because, the fight, I like both of these fighters. Both of these fighters are great fighters. They have proven and fought everybody. And so what's going to happen is that which fighter fight his fight. You got to fight your fight. I know what type of fighter I was. I was just like Usyk. I was one of them type of fighters. So but if I don't fight the right fight, then I'm not gonna win them all. And that's pretty much the same way when I fought Lennox Lewis. He's a tall fighter. He gonna get the best if I stay away from him. But if I stay on him, then I can get him.
And Lennox is in town. You're going to say hello to him when you see him?
Well, yeah, I never have no problem. The art of the game is both people want to be the very best they can be in their time. And the only time you have is now.
Well, listen, enjoy the fight. I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.